Hello everybody, it's me, Spongey Knight.
And welcome back to the Spongey World. In the last episode it was the Christmas special and we opened up a bunch of lucky blocks, we got a bunch of things, Mr. Rainbow, a lucky sheep, spawn eggs, and all other kinds of stuff. And yeah, I've turned off the Christmas texture pack now that Christmas is over. So everything should look normal, and we're going to go through the house and actually see how it is. But first, there's something I need to show. Oh, and the snowmen are no longer snowmen. They're now just sandmen. I mean, they didn't have to be snowmen, so I guess this works out. Well, it looks kind of funny. Looks like I did a bad job. Yeah, if you're wondering why there's a portal up there, I was doing things off camera. But yeah, the world is now normal. Well, normal to how it normally is anyway, as you can see. It's completely normal. This is normal, don't worry. The world will load in. I probably should let the world load in a bit more. But if we go upstairs, you know how in the last episode I showed you guys that the villages have a child? Well, now they've had more. Like there's some kind of procreation going on up here, or maybe a family reunion, I don't know. There's just so many of them, they're everywhere. I'm gonna have to split these villages up. Let's see what they have to trade like. Okay, I've traded with you. Do you have anything, sir? No. A compass. Gold for an emerald. I mean, that's not too bad, I guess. Considering I have no longer any more use for my gold. Wheat for emerald, raw chicken for emerald. But yeah, I don't know what's going on up here. My house is apparently becoming a village, which is... and they're all confined to in here. I'm going to probably have to extend on this or something. But yeah, I'm going to walk around the house and you guys can have a nice look at everything. One of the Mr. Rainbows appeared to be up here. I took apart this, by the way. I removed the lava from my infinite cobblestone supply because I am going to move it. That's still in progress. I think I'll do that off camera. But I do just want to show that it's that thing. But yeah, as you can see, the iron bars that were Christmas lights are now just iron bars again. So I need to take these down. We'll go around and we'll pick this stuff up. Okay, I accidentally broke the ceiling. And yeah, I've got Mr. Rainbow here. They're like everywhere. I took them all inside so they would be safe and sound. But yeah, the chests are normal. We're gonna go to my chimney and see how that looks. I'm not doing a bad job at aiming. Okay, it's a bit laggy actually. I don't know why. Let me turn down some settings quickly. Okay, that should help out with the performance, at least for now. But yeah, I have all the Mr. Rainbows in here, but they've kind of moved around the house. I also have a few chickens. I didn't bring these guys in on purpose, they kind of just went in. Because what I did is I moved these guys with like a portal, with the portal gun. I guess the chickens kind of just followed through. But yeah, as you can see, the fireplace display looks horrendous now, so we're gonna fix this up, I guess. My idea for today is we're going to do a little bit of house improvements because I want to give these guys a room as well as the lucky sheep and even the moose room. And what I'm going to do is I'm unfortunately going to have to get rid of my pool. For multiple reasons actually. One is I found squid spawning in there and I'm absolutely terrified of squids, and if they could spawn in my house that's a no-no, so unfortunately I'm going to have to get rid of the pool. Yeah, let's get rid of this iron bar. We'll get rid of all these different things around the tree. Yeah, I actually have a few things in here last time. Yeah, I guess I can leave the Christmas tree up. I don't know if it will be bad luck if I do or not. But yeah, it's now 2023, guys, if you're watching this. Well, I mean, you could be watching this in the future, but when I'm recording this, it's now 2023. So I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, and I hope you enjoy the New Year. Okay, we're going to take down all this decorations. This is just like real life. I'm sure next Christmas I'll put this stuff back up. But we'll sort out the rest of the stuff in a bit. There isn't actually a lot left to do in this series, so that's why I'm kind of just going to do small things probably for the rest of the series. Wait, where did that go? Oh, there it is. Okay. In this episode we're going to just touch up the house. We can see our snow golem looks normal now. But yeah, unfortunately we're going to get rid of our pool. It was nice to have... well, not really. It was nice to have, but unfortunately it isn't. You may notice I have a crab. I've had this crab for quite a while. They've just always been here. With this pool spawning squids though, I have to get rid of it. Honestly, I didn't think they could spawn in there, but whatever. I know in the other like water I have around the house, they can't spawn in those because they're too small, I believe. But for this one, I guess maybe it's too big for a pool or something. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know how squid spawning works, so I didn't do it intentionally. I thought the light would have like counteracted it. But yeah, we got our beacon as well, which we put up last episode. We can just run around with strength. Nothing can touch me. If something attacks the house, I can just fight them and be alright. But But yeah, I was messing around with other texture packs, like I was messing around with a HD texture pack, but it messed up with the horses. So I'll actually show you guys. Let me go to where my horses are. And yeah, this is how they look. The best part about this texture pack though is the glass looks like really see-through. It's really cool. But anyway, I'm gonna go back to normal texture pack. But yeah, we're gonna just keep the world like this. It's alright anyway. I have other texture packs I could use, but well, we don't really need to worry about that. Okay, is that all the decorations? I can't remember if there's anything else. Do I have any like iron bars up there? Yeah. I still find it amusing that iron bars is the Christmas decoration. It's such a random thing. Like I can't imagine how strongholds looking like the jail cells. I've got like eggs everywhere. Now how I'm gonna tackle emptying out my pool is I'm gonna just like fill it up with sand, I guess, and we'll go from there. We could literally empty out the pool now that I think about it and just have like a hole, but I think that would be kind of dangerous. What I'm trying to do is free up the room, really. Not really like get rid of the room entirely. I'm gonna put something else in it. I'm gonna collect all these eggs, I guess. It's like throughout my house. I'm gonna have to like sort these chickens out. These damn chickens, they're everywhere. But yeah, we've got a lot to do. So let's go to our storage room and grab some sand, which should look normal. Honestly, it's good to actually be back to normal texture pack because it means I can actually tell what everything is. I also changed the language to British. I don't know if it was US English by default or not. I don't know why that has any reference to anything, but I changed it to UK English because I'm weird like that. But yeah, we're going to fill this up with sand, because this is the best way I can think of to get rid of water. Ah! Oh, that's a particle agent. Don't be scared. The squids can't spawn if I stand here. This may take a while. Speed this up, Adrian. Add the crazy music as you always do. I don't know why I call it crazy music. It's just old, it's the old, I can't remember what it's called, the old royalty-free music. It's the music that's free that YouTubers used to use back in the day. And I use now because I'm nostalgic for it. Yeah, I guess I should take my crab out of this room. As well, I shouldn't like leave him in here, otherwise he's gonna accidentally fall in the hole and get hurt. No, I didn't want to do that. You know what I could do? I could add a basement, because we kind of already have like a start to a basement going on as well. There's so much we can do. Also, I've noticed that the zombies are able to break doors, even though we're in normal mode. I don't think they're supposed to be able to do that, but there we go. They can apparently break doors. That's why last episode my doors were like messy when I was bringing back the lucky sheep. Actually, we're getting attacked. I want to show you guys like that. I'm not joking. They can actually break down the door. He's doing a bad job at it, but whatever. I'll kill him. No, does he know I'm prepared? My god like came over to help me. My bodyguard. I'm all out of sand. Right. You know what, I'm gonna cut this out and I'll come back when this is filled up. You guys don't have to see me fill this up. Real quick, I just want to note that I can't just use these sponges. Like, if you're saying, why don't you just use the sponges? Well, I can't. They don't work like that in this version. This isn't the version where they soak up water. The sponges have no purposes in this version. They're not even supposed to be obtainable. The reason I have them is because you can get them from lucky blocks and through other means. They're just a decoration block, really. Now, all I have to do is grab, like, some cobblestone or something. Actually, I got a better idea. Let's grab some of the, I can't remember what block it's called. It's that weird stone I have. I got so many stones. Oops. Let me in. Let me in! Okay. Like some of these different stones I have. And we can fill it up with that. What do I have a lot of? It's good to have all these furnaces. Honestly, ever since I've started playing the SMP, squids have gotten 10 times scarier. I've had another nightmare about them and they were all up in my face and everything. It was horrifying. I'm glad I woke up. It was weird though, it was like a dream in a dream. I had to wake up twice just to get away, just to escape. Well, we actually have to wait for it to be done. But don't worry, it'll be done like in a couple of seconds. We might need more actually. Oh, it's okay. I can probably just get some like stone and fill up the rest or whatever. Where's my drill? I want to use that because that would be great for mining this. Okay, well let's grab our oil. Apparently I left my drill behind, so I'm gonna go back upstairs, grab the stuff I need, and I'll meet you guys back here. And yes, I know I can just put these guys like in the animal room, but I don't know, it's cool to have them roam around the house as well. Yeah, if you guys remember when I was building these these break a lot of blocks at the same time. They don't work with the modded stones, unfortunately, but they work with everything else. They work with regular stone, funny enough. I'm not sure they work with Netherrack or anything. I'm just thinking about that really off the top of my head. I love how ridiculous my house is, like, with like all these lights and everything. It makes me think of like someone who's paranoid of the darkness. I just have them there because it stops mob spawning, really. I had to have them spread out pretty evenly. It honestly sounds like I'm paranoid of the darkness. I'm not, I don't really care about the zombies. Like, they're not the ones I worry about, it's the creepers, man. They might blow up my house. But jokes aside, it's good to be able to see. Although it doesn't really matter since I have night vision now, so I guess whatever works, really. Look how fast this goes. This isn't even with haste. I could have haste if I really wanted to because I have the beacon, but instead I have strength because why not? If something attacks me in my house, it's gonna die like that bit faster. So I don't have to worry about Infernal Mobs as badly. Just overpower them. Oh, that reminds me. I got a Minecraft Story Mode, the complete edition, on the Xbox 360 now, so I can now play that. You know, it took me several years. Okay, let's use some of the sandstone, I guess, as well. It doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna be able to see it. So let's break these. You can see how I was a bit cheap when doing this. The corners are like missing because you wouldn't be able to see this. It's like boundary break. The stuff I did in my house that no one will be able to tell otherwise. Honestly, the pickaxe is kind of too fast. I might have to like nerf it though. It's good for like mining hard blocks, but I don't really mine a lot of hard blocks. I'm mostly just mining stone with it anyway. It's just a regular old diamond pickaxe. We could actually get better. We should improve on the diamond pickaxe. I think there are better pickaxes if we get to like the end or whatever. I can't say for sure if it's just as good as diamonds though, that's the problem. Let's put that back there. Once again, it sounds like I have a lot of the series planned. Honestly, there probably will be 20 or 30 more episodes. Maybe even 40. We can get this up to episode 100. Let's try that. I can't say what episode we're on right now. I think we're on episode like 55 or something. We've had some good times. Some good times. I feel like I got on a lot better at Minecraft as well. Because I was playing on the SMP and I was like talking about this and I realised that actually I've become pretty good at Minecraft over the past like couple of years from playing these mods. I've become really good at adapting to the mods. As I like to put it, I became like a god at just adapting to things. It's a good part though. Honestly, I'm not wrong, but at the same time make it sound cooler than it really is. I think I've done alright though. Whether I've become an actual god or not is up for debate, but yeah. We use our gravity gun. Let's try not to replace any of our gold. That actually happened last time when I was building the beacon. If you guys were watching, I actually lost some gold accidentally because of the gravity gun. It's alright though, I have loads. So we're going to remove the floor in this room. I mean, I guess we could keep the blue in here, but whatever, it's fine. Honestly, I can't wait until we do like the 1.7.10 version of this series. We can make I'm gonna make a house so big it's gonna be better than this house. Honestly, this house is pretty good anyway. This mansion is like the pinnacle of the series, really. And I honestly kind of like it. I don't think I've really made too many mansions in the past. I think the biggest house I've had before this was like Jen's big house maybe, or that weird house I had in like the new Fun World. I guess it was that wooden house I did have early on in that series as well. I'm not sure how I would compare this to them, but there were those. So there were other houses I've had before this. It's just I'm using this house as a better reference. You know what we could do? We could use some of these colours. I need to remember like the rainbow colour. I mean, we could just use all of them. It doesn't really matter. I just don't know if I have enough dyes to use all of them. No, let's place them down. We should see just how many we have. Okay, looks like we're going to need a lot more blocks though. This room is pretty big. I don't know, let's actually try this way. I think this will be a bit better. Because the room is smaller this way than it is that way. Okay, let's do that. Let's jump out of the room. Let's see how many blocks we actually have. Because I know I've gotten loads of these towers as well. Kind of. I also have a few from like when last time I was using these. Okay. Oh, I forgot to take these down. Of course I did. Go in here. I might need more of this stuff. Pink. It doesn't look pink. Okay, it's not pink. Yeah. Hey, what colour is that? That's magenta. Is this pink? Yeah, this is pink. Apparently. It looks really weird, honestly. You can definitely tell it's pink, but is it pink? Okay, we got yellow. Yellow. Place it. Okay. We got green, which is over here. It's like a health bar. I'm building a health bar. We'll get some command blocks to get this to be working or something. I haven't really messed around with too many command blocks. This is a weird colour. What colour is this? It says it's purple, but is it purple? It feels more like a different colour entirely. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Where's my gravity gun? I'm glad I've got this gravity gun. No, I actually have found a mod that the gravity gun mod in 1.7.10. It doesn't work as well as gravity gun, but I'm fine with that, honestly. Okay, we have loads of dye, so we could probably finish this room up if we're good enough, if we're resourceful enough. Resourceful enough, I said that really weirdly. Don't worry, I'm just getting those bloopers for next year. Okay, so we got blue. Is this blue? No, that's light blue. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually not sure. I guess we could get like black and white over here. But I just got another idea, because, well, I mean, we could also use, I'm not sure what I can do. Let's get some clay, I guess. I'm trying to think about how to do this exactly. I think we can probably do another bunch of blocks, but at the same time we might not have enough dyes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed the rest of this up, because it's probably going to take a while. Speed build.
Hello, it's me, the voice of future Adrian again. Honestly, I don't really have a lot to say, but apparently I just really like doing speed builds. But yeah, this is mostly a building episode anyway. But yeah, honestly, the rest of the series is kind of here and there. It's not really accomplishing a lot until we get to like the hardest dungeons. That's when it really gets interesting, and then we get into the World of Lost Colour afterwards. I guess there's also the Slender episode and a few things here and there, but it's mostly just like me, building this or building that, which is fun and all. This is meant to be an adventure series, and I'm fine with leaving this in for anyone who's just very interested in that kind of stuff, because, you know, it's Minecraft, so you do more than just like mine and craft. You can also build things, so, you know. The good news is, however, this is the last speed build like segment, I believe, anyway, at least from what I can remember. I know there's a few like speed build segments in other series, but I'm not counting those because that's not a part of this series. I believe this is the last one for this series. Well, actually, there is one more, but that's its own episode, which is like me explaining the rest of the series, which I could easily do at any point, and honestly, I kind of do at certain points, so it's not really needed, but yeah, it was cool, so yeah. I should know, during these segments, I'm either very quiet or just mumbling to myself, or just saying random things to make myself laugh. I don't know. It's a speed build segment, you know, I can do what I want. It's going to be sped up, and you guys ain't going to be able to hear what I say anyway. I think I did that for like the when I was building the house. I had like music playing, which is why the original cuts of those don't exist. They're just gone. It would have been cool actually to not do that and leave it all in, but like it would have been a long like thing to watch anyway, because they're all like hour-long streams of me just building a house. There are also moments where I have to leave the computer for a minute during these segments, and I just leave my character standing there still, which I just leave in because it's not going to matter anyway. Of course, now that I have to do post-commentary, I actually have to think of things to say while this goes on. I actually decided to speed this specific speed build up because it was originally 4 minutes, so I sped it up a little bit, so it's about 3 minutes, but it's still going to be pretty long nonetheless. By the way, for those wondering, I can just cut these out, by the way, completely. Like, you don't have to see the speed builds. I just figured I'd leave them in for anyone who was interested in what I actually do. The reason I cut out the music low is because it's, well, copyright. People might say, oh, just leave in the music, but that doesn't help. Like, that's not the solution to the problem. Like, that just leaves the problem there. So, you know, by doing this, I at least get a moment to talk to you guys without having to actually cut anything out. Honestly, I think this is the best replacement for it, and the speed build is almost done now, so I'm going to leave you guys with past Adrian. I hope you guys enjoy the remainder of the episodes until we next meet, I guess, whenever that is.
And we're done. And so I decided to place some dirt down and so grass could grow, because I remember that they're sheep. They might want to eat some grass, so I figured, you know, put it down. Okay, we don't need to spawn anymore. I'll also put down some water for them, just in case they want to drink, I guess. I'm sure no squids will spawn in there. Anyway, let's see how old this room is, actually. I'm gonna take off my night vision helmet. I mean, I guess it doesn't help that it's broad daylight, but it's fine. See if it looks any darker. Don't want anything weird spawning in there. Honestly, it looks pretty bright outside of over here. Yeah. But that's okay. Now I just have to wait around for this grass to grow, then I can escort these Mr. Rainbows inside. I probably should take this back off. But yeah, I'm going to do that off camera. I'll meet you guys in a while, I guess. I'm going to sort out my inventory, I guess. And chill.
Later.
Okay, so did a bit of work off camera, and well, actually all I did was sort out my inventory, but yeah, I let this grass grow mainly. I've also got all the Mr. Rainbows in here. At least all the ones I could find throughout my house anyway. I believe I remember one died from when it spawned in, but other than that, there might be a few that are like missing or whatever. I'll find them though. The only one that's left in my house is the lucky sheep, but I'm going to give them their own room in another episode. But first I need to do something about those villagers. But yeah, the Mr. Rainbows now have their own rainbow room at the cost of my own pool, which I'm fine with, because it means I don't have to worry about squid spawning in my house. Although it means my crab doesn't have a room anymore. Maybe I'll have to give them a room. We'll put them back in the attic, in the garage for now, I guess. This is where they were initially. You can go in here. It's pretty big and open for you. And yeah, my golem and my guard can just wander around the house. They don't really do much. But yeah, I'm going to end off the episode here. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. In the next episode, I think we're going to go back to the Nightmare Dimension and we're going to try and hunt down Herobrine again. Okay, is there a chicken still over here? I thought I killed all you guys. I killed actually most of them. I guess we'll have this one go with the sheep. But yeah, next time we're going to go off to Nightmare Dimension, try and hunt down Herobrine, try and kill him if we can, and then we'll figure out what we can do with these damn villagers.
And that's the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time for, you know, the next video that you decide to watch, I guess, on my channel. Whatever it is, I hope you enjoy it. Until then, though, boop!